Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Prashadane Visheshaya Shunari Mahashadadeshasari Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thereafter you should meditate upon the limbs of Vishnu one after another without being deviated from the conception of the complete body. Thus the mind becomes free from all sense objects. There should be no other thing to be thought upon, because the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, is the ultimate truth. The mind becomes completely reconciled with Him only. Bhagavatam, 2nd Canto, 1st chapter and 19th verse. Now in this verse, Shukadeva Goswami is talking about, he has started instructions to him, and in the beginning, he is initiating him in the understanding. First thing, somebody has already answered. He already said, just constantly chant the name of the Lord, think about the Lord. If you want to be fearless, just hear about the Lord, Smartavya, Shrutavya, Smartavya, Kirtavya, and definitely you will feel this at the point of death. And don't worry, 7 days you find finding in a short time, Khatwanga Maharaj in a moment achieve perfection. And now he has started thorough delineation of the whole subject of Bhagavatam, and he has begun with the conception of the impersonal aspect of the absolute truth. Because first thing to understand for any jiva, when he wants to understand the Supreme Lord, his disease is Atavat Manate Jagat. Anybody we talk about, we think it's something like myself. Because I know about myself. Just like a Kupu Manduka Nyaya, logic of the frog in the well. We have seen only in this world other personalities, and God is a Dhokshata. He is not perceivable. The first thing to teach is He is not like us, sir. He is infinite. The God is inconceivable and it is infinite. Therefore, He is going to help you meditate on the Virat Rupa. Because for a jiva, the greatest material thing is the whole universe. Correct? Material universe is the maximum display of material energy possible. So it's like a symbolism. It helps him in the beginning stages to understand the inconceivable feature of the God. Because spiritual world is, as we have been developing, unlimited in all dimensions. You cannot even take the size of planet there. It's unlimited. Nothing is limited in this world. Material world, because we are diseased in our conception of the material world, everything in the spiritual world, we try to measure. Nothing can be measured. Nothing. Krishna cannot be measured there. Even everything is unlimited. Krishna's friends are unlimited. You cannot count them. Krishna's gopis are unlimited. And even your love for Krishna is unlimited. And also, happiness is also unlimited. And that unlimited happiness also keeps increasing. Krishna expands to unlimited Vishnu Tattvas, is unlimited. Krishna doesn't reduce in his power. Because we are diseased, because we are, therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Jada Vidya Maya Andhakara. The more we study material energy, because material energy is limited, we think we become Jada, we become dull-headed. Because we come to the conception of absolute truth, we impose limited feature there. Because whatever we are seeing, limited. It can become mind, it is limited. In spiritual world, it's unlimited. It just is. Therefore, he is helping him in the beginning stages because, see, Parikshit Maharaj is beyond devoted. For him, it's over already. In one sense, already over. He just chant here also. And he would have said, Samajh aa gaya, yes, enough. Nothing more to be taught. One line is enough. Just like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna only had to say Arjuna one line. I want this war. It was over. There was nothing else to be said for Arjuna. Arjuna is a pure devotee. But Krishna put him into some kind of bewilderment and then gradually lifted him. But actually these instructions are meant for us, not for Arjuna. Similarly, for Parikshit Maharaj, you don't need to speak. He's already in the beginning said, should I hear about Krishna? That's it. He is a pure devotee of the Lord. Bhagavatam itself says Mahabhagavata for the word, for Parikshit Maharaj. He is a pure devotee. There is no need of all this impersonal conception. Then somebody may say, why it has come? It has come because people are at that level. It has to be. Most of the people, they are completely gross. They are completely gross. There is no ability to understand anything about the spiritual world. So how do you deal with them? Beginning, even in Bhagavad Gita or now he has dead, Maitreya will deal with the Buddha and the Savior. The Buddha approaches Maitreya instructing. The Buddha is again another celebrated pure devotee of the Lord. Okay? So he could have talked about so many things. No? He also begins with the discussion of the universal form. So here also is, now it will open up the whole universal form. Now Prabhupada at the same time knows something, that people in Kali Yuga have no capacity to go step by step. Because books have to be thorough. Vedavyas's understanding, Shukdev understanding, Shukdev Goswami understanding is thorough. Just like Goswami has also written lakhs of verses. Good. As per the record, thorough, detailed explanation has been given here. But Prabhupada knows that Kali Yuga, what kind of people we are dealing with. Therefore, even though he goes along, it's not that, because for devotees, this thorough understanding should be there. Prabhupada says, don't ever avoid Siddhanta. What is going to happen? Your devotion is going to become weak then. So we should know thoroughly different aspects of the Lord. Prabhupada says, it's neither of them hurry. Neither Shukdev Goswami said, very little time is there, I'll tell you Raslila and you will end it. He did not do that. Neither Parikshit Maharaj says, Guru Maharaj, what is this Vishwarupa? Let us talk about Raslila. Prabhupada says, neither he was in hell, neither Guru was in hell. They wanted to go about the whole spiritual subject matter thoroughly. Correct? Why? Because Krishna wanted like that. Krishna wanted, let the whole thorough understanding be there. But at the same time, an Acharya who is seeing the present day time, Srila Prabhupada knows the common man when he touches, and you see in the purport, he has talked about personal meditation on the Lord. Now, different limbs that will go is now it will start. The toe is a patala, the hand is proper. This. Wait a moment. This is the deity worship in the temple. When we do, meditation should be on the different limbs of the body. Prabhupada is saying here, don't think they meditate on the lotus feet and forget the whole body doesn't exist. Don't break the Lord like that. It's warning them. It's the same personality of Godhead. I may be meditating on his lotus feet and offering prayers there. So in that way, and also the verse can also refer to that at this moment, because universal form is coming, slowly the discussion is opening up. So let us take the instructions here. So one thing we understood why the Virat Rupa is conceived, because the condition, Jiva, who is, everything is limited. He gives examination, marks are limited. He doesn't get unlimited marks. In spiritual world, everything is unlimited. There is nothing limited there. But here we are stuck in the material world with this gross and senses. Everything is limited. Our senses are limited. If I want to see from here, anything I can't see. With the eyes, I cannot do work of the hand. I am limited in every way. Spiritual world, nothing is limited. You can do anything you want from any sense, anything. It's an unlimited world which is there, spiritual world. We are stuck in this small limited world. And so cripple-minded we are with this limited world. When we hear about the spiritual world, we start measuring with our senses, with our whatever, how much big it is, how, like the frog in the well is trying to measure. You cannot measure Krishna. It's unlimited from all angles. So now we go back to the description here. Yes, the Prabhupada is talking about the deity worship in the temple. And now the deity worship in the temple is nowhere less. It's not that I chant Krishna's name, that is more important than I am worshipping the deity. There is nothing like that. Everything is equal. Acharya's order, everything is equal. In the sadhana bhakti, there are 9 elements. Correct? Out of the 9 properties, 7 particularly are in the sadhana and last 2 are in Raganuga bhakti. We discussed that on Sunday also in the evening class. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam are part of Bhagavad Gita. And Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, No. Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Padasevanam. These are Archana Vidi. This is Pancharatra Vidi. And last two are Ragamula Bhakti. These are not to be imitated in this platform of condition. Offering everything to the Lord is just a story. It cannot be done in sadhana. Completely person offers himself to the Lord. That is Ragamula story. It's the Lord will not restrict it. Somebody offers Manas, Deya, Bhavat, Meya, Jo Kuch Mora, Arpita Tua Pade, Nanda Keshava. Bhakti Thakur, my Lord, everything is offered to you. We can artificially speak that, but the sadhana bhakti, neither sadhaka can just, hypocritically speak. He is not on that level. He cannot do that also. That happens in Raganuga, not in sadhana. And neither Sakhyam feel I am the friend of the Lord and take the mission of the Lord as our own mission in life. It's also in the Raganuga, the advanced stage, the devotee has nothing. It's a completely surrendered to the Lord. I'm just trying to understand. He is completely surrendered. His mission of the Lord is his mission. He has no other mission. But a sadhaka, his platform is not like that. Sadhaka platform is different. He has to come to this platform. We cannot go back to Krishna. Somebody else related to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, can you go back to Krishna without becoming perfect? Prabhupada said regarding a question, it is not possible. You should not think that I can go back to God and staying in a sadhana level. No, sir, it is not possible. We have to advance. So in a sadhana level, there are two things which should be taken care of. Number one is Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smarana. And that is the beginning. When somebody comes to the temple, we just tell him the sadhana. We tell him the Shravana, Bhagavad. Please chant the holy names of the Lord. But as he becomes fixed up and he feels, we start then offering him other services. We can clean the temple, we can order, we can arrange things in the temple, etc. Because both are important. Sometimes we become into delirium thinking only Bhagavad Gita is important. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Both are important. And then why did Prabhupada establish temples? Why did Prabhupada say everything should be shining? Why did he say that? It doesn't matter. In Prabhupada time there were some people like Sasarupa and other devotees. They did offer great service to Prabhupada, but sometimes some of them used to say, Prabhupada, I don't feel so interested to go for RTA. So what is this? Again, your hippie mentality. Prabhupada blasting, what is the nonsense ideas we have? It should be, why are given both the processes? Don't neglect. You should honor the Goswamis who said no, both should go parallel. You should honor Srila Prabhupada who established temples, both should go parallel. So everything, Prabhupada said you are decorating the deity, you are cleaning the temple, both are. So this element should not be neglected. And another thing is that there are some people who feel that deity worship is idol worship. Maybe we are contaminated with that sometimes. It's just like what happens is that sometimes lethargy becomes an excuse for Krishna consciousness. Sometimes it is like lethargy. You see in public, sometimes students also, this is the attitude, they don't study. It's a vibrant study by your opinion. Now I am interested in Krishna consciousness. Sometimes they say that. It's not correct. Actually, he is a lethargic developer. There is enough time. 24 hours is a huge time. Everything can be organized. But person, what he does, he wants to take an excuse. And as if he is on Haridas Thakur platform, then we will accept it. If he can chant 192 malas every day, okay, nothing needed, no problem. You chant 192 malas. You have to do that. You cannot do that. That's the reality. So therefore, we should not artificially come to Babaji platform. We know what is our platform. Our platform is sadhana. So everything should be, actually whole day should be well organized. Very nicely we should organize our day. So everything we spend some time. So I am not saying now we spend time only cleaning the temple. We don't read now. Organize it nicely. Everything should be well organized. That's the way it should be taken. And then we also feel, because this body, mind also grossly needs engagement. And Prabhupada said Bhagavad Vidhi is theoretical, Pancharatra Vidhi is practical. So just the same way a person becomes lethargic in say some academic work, just like Bhaktivinoda Thakur was a magistrate, expert magistrate. He was known for finishing judgment very fast. And today evening we will meditate on it because we had Bhaktivinoda Thakur Parents Day on Friday and we went to college. You did? You explained. He did explain. People were come. But in the evening, at least, we had nice Pavan Jayanti function. But for the Bhaktivinoda Thakur Parents Day, at least we didn't have we should not miss out actually. As people develop a Krishna consciousness, people are existing by the mercy of the Acharyas. So these opportunities we should not miss to meditate on them. So at least in this term that today I can do that. So now, so Bhaktivinoda Thakur is so well organized, very well, it's every hour of organized. Even Prabhupada was, so well organized. Devotees used to say, any temple you go, same shape. And we are so far away. Old age, the body has enough excuses are there to break the routine. Enough. Yet enough sicknesses to break the routine. Prabhupada was only in the last few days, that the situation is completely different. Body is completely broken down. Except that, Prabhupada was always in his schedule. Any temple he lands on, same schedule. The devotee secretaries with Prabhupada used to be so much disturbed because there's jet lag. Now it was a night, now you landed in another country. It's just sleeping down. Correct? Because of your old schedule. From India you go to some part of the world, America, it's reverse schedule. 12 hours gap. And now what do? Devotees have something, jet lag. Proper morning, no. Mangalarti. No jet lag. Same routine every day. Same thing he will do morning, he will sit down and write his Bhagavatam. Same thing, he will go for morning walk with the devotees. Not that Prabhupada landed today, one day we leave him, he has to recover from jet lag. And the secretaries used to struggle to cope with this routine. Same thing. So they are served. We should meditate on Prabhupada. He is, what the movement needs today. We're just thinking, the movement needs today some pure devotees. What does it need? What is the whole movement waiting for? Not pure, at least the best. There was one sannyasa ministry, he's the head. And he makes a nice statement. He said that today in this movement we are having so many people even doing the role of Diksha Gurus and all. But I can openly declare, not one person is on the platform of pure devotion. If there is one pure devotion today, a whole movement, we are all ready to follow. We have some dilemmas, we have some unclarity today. If there was a pure devotee, you would just ask him, because he is in touch with the super soul. If pure devotee means he is in touch, he is a manifestation of the super soul outside. Prabhupada talks about spiritual master, but he talks about on the platform of pure devotion. Prabhupada says a spiritual master is the external manifestation of the Paramatma. It is no way less. You take advice from Paramatma or from the spiritual master, there is no difference. So if there is somebody who is on the platform of pure devotion, we can just take all his directions. Do like this, do like this, do like this. But today we are dealing with a situation, he openly says, this is the head of the sannyasa ministry, in charge of all the sannyasis. So maybe one of the most respectable position, Prabhosha. So he says that, therefore, in dealing with the reality of the movement today, of Kanishta and Madhyama, this is the word, Kanishta and Madhyama spiritual master, we should learn to cooperate together. Correct? So sometimes we keep saying, oh, this is not that, this is not a big ego, why don't you become a pure devotee? The whole movement is waiting for it. Why don't you become a pure whole movement? It's their Vaishnava, don't worry, they will recognize you. You may be, I become a pure devotee, no, don't worry. They will recognize you. You don't worry about that. But you do your part, become pure devotee. At least go on that marga, to whatever extent. Correct? So at least the power of attorney the Acharya can give. Prabhupada wants to give the power of attorney. What is the power of attorney? Nimitra matrena bhavasave sachin. He will use you. Prabhupada always felt himself as the instrument in the hand of a spiritual master. Even though he is a pure devotee, but he always felt like that. Correct? I have no credit. All credit should go to Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Bhagavacharya, Shlo Saraswati. He goes on in the Bhagavad Gita in the introduction. He writes full name of his spiritual master. All credits are due to him. I am just an instrument executing his order. Always he said like that. I come to America on the order of my spiritual spiritual master. So, okay, whatever level you reach, you become an instrument, some work will be done. So much work is to be done in this material world. So, in that platform, we should all try how we can fix ourselves and, become pure devotees. But today we are sadhakas. We are not ragamas. Sadhaka means his devotion is by sadhana. The better the sadhana, better the devotion. And more sadhana is good. You are saved from the attack of Maya. You are saved from being devoured by Maya. Not attacked. Maya simply devours you, swallows you. This is the condition. I remember so rightly. Once one devotee told one visiting sannyasi that some of the congregation, I don't chant my rounds nowadays. He said, you will swallowed by Maya will just swallow you, that's all. Be ready. Because sometimes we take for granted. क्या है चलो यार आज मन नहीं आज जब नहीं करते यार don't worry just wait Maya will just swallow you at once and once Maya swallows you means what not the meditation on Krishna's lotus feet will happen not meditation on the limbs of Krishna will happen meditation will start on the opposite sex that will become very enchanting now meditation is bhoga and aishwarya we instead of becoming enchanted by the qualities of Krishna and beauty of Krishna we will be enchanted by this world. And what is the result of that? Complete material existence. Material existence will be very attractive. Then I start chasing money, I start chasing comfort, I start chasing sense gratification. And that is what I start hankering for whole day. And I feel happy or unhappy when I have or not have. But if you come to the Krishna conscious platform, just like you see Srila Prabhupada, everything Krishna took away from him. He became bankrupt at a particular time in his life. He was not disturbed. So Radha started contemplating. It looks like my spiritual master wants me to now become fully detached from this world and engaged. So, if Krishna gives us something, like when we were just meditating on the Bali Maharaj pastime, Prahlad Maharaj said, my Lord, you gave everything to him. That is also your kindness. And today you have taken everything away from him. That is also your kindness. Similarly, when Krishna wants to take, give, and we have our two hands are very small to handle because again, Krishna is unlimited. He can give unlimited. But also in that principle also we should understand, just like a father has a son who is 100% sure, 100% sure. He will say, check whatever you want, you can take it any time. He will give a blank check. But all money is yours. But if he is worried, as a son has addicted to vices, then he is always watching, restricted. Today, why is it we are disinherited from the unlimited opulence of Krishna? Why is it we are limited? All of us, we find this very irritating. I want to do something, why not? At this moment, on earth, I can make 5,000 temples. Correct? Why does Krishna is limiting like that? 10 crores, 5,000, 50,000 crores, what is it? It's a small amount for Krishna. Correct? Not a big deal. There are some people in this world, for them this is not a big deal. They have that money. The richest people in the world are worth some 50, 60 billion dollars. $1 billion is 5,000 crores. So they have 300,000 crores with them. If you want to make some thousands of temples on earth, why Krishna is not making me as rich as him? So the point is in Krishna consciousness, if you become obedient unto the Lord, there is no question of any limitation. You will see the unlimited future of the Lord. Unlimited. And just like Prabhupada had unlimited disciples, unlimited well-wishers. Correct? He exhibited to whatever degree we can understand. Unlimited opulence, he started exhibiting. That was a pure devotee's pastime. Krishna arranged like that. So that Krishna wanted to show. Krishna doesn't want to show that I am partial to somebody in this world. Krishna doesn't want to show. Krishna gave, he showed Bhaksanda Prabhupada the 1,000 disciples, but he gave him the mercy. Correct? There is Chaitanya Charitamrita is already given. That my Senapati or the devotee, Krishna wants to show. See, Senapati, see. Because it directly means we will think, oh, how it is. So Krishna showed so much tapasya. And even after that, some of his God brothers could not understand the glories. Arey Baba, can't you grossly see the tapasya? Did any one of us did the tapasya that he did to manifest his movement? Correct? Look at the tapasya. 40 years of terrible tapasya. He never took it as tapasya. Prabhupada said, Krishna came to very comfortable. Like Prahlad Maharaj, if you ask, Arey, so many times they tried to, I was always, he did not meditate. My God, I tell you, what a trouble I had. They put me on the fire that day. That day, my father, he didn't tell anything about that when Narasimha Dev is in front of him. That day, what they did, they threw from the mountain. And then they put poison, they get poisoned. I was in real tension. He doesn't talk about that at all. At least 100 times they tried to kill him. They threw him into that day. They threw me into ocean. I didn't know what to do. Oh, Krishna saved me. And that day, the mountain they threw. So speed I was falling. And Krishna. And then what they did? Then they put me in the fire. And then big elephant they brought to crush me. And then again, I didn't know what will happen. We will be in that platform. We will not in that platform. Another platform. Therefore, that tapasya Krishna Prabhupada is also not expecting from us. Prabhupada said, don't worry, everything will be supplied to you. Just become genuine. And that is the problem that we are not genuine. Otherwise, there is no question or limitation now in this moment. Prabhupada is not expecting us to do tapasya like he did. He is already blessed. You just become eager to fulfill my order. There is no kind of any shortage you will see. Don't think that we have to do the tapasya to see that kind of opulence. Prabhupada is expecting from us very simple genuineness, which will happen. He is not expecting from us some big tapasya that he did. Neither Krishna will make us go through that. We are so small. If we have to go through the tapasya Prabhupada underwent 40 years without any result working, we will leave Krishna consciousness. That is our plan. So Krishna is not giving us that. He is expecting from us. You see that practically. We have been in very small team, correct? How mystically we are maintained. Mystically it is. And unlimited Krishna is ready to give actually. It is only that we lack simple genuineness as Prabhupada servant. That's all. Simple genuineness is needed. Unlimited resources Prabhupada is ready to supply. We should never feel it is anyway he is limited. He wants his movement. He has already launched the movement with all the tapasya. It is not that he is limiting. Let me see now, in 10 years you do tapasya. True, he has said. Usa, Nishya, Dhairya, be patient and all. So it's just that we have to be little children. Prabhupada is the manifestation of Krishna itself in the sense of kripa. Is carrying the kripa shakti of the Lord. He has not asked us for some terrible tapasya like this. For 20 years to be in the roads, 40 years, no success, still persevering, having heart attacks on a ship, still persevering. Anybody would have said, take the ship back. Let us go there. They land of a crazy place. Forget this place. No hope, nothing will happen. Sometimes I have small experience. I also sometimes gone on the train. And I take books and I look at the people. No hope. Nobody is going to buy books here in this train. Look at the people. These people are not going to look also at me or my book. Looks like that. But it's the order of the Acharya. Let me just try it. And then once we try, we find it. So therefore it is, this movement has a potency to be spread unlimitedly. Prabhupada said many times. My books can be distributed unlimitedly. There is no limit. These books, similarly, this Krishna consciousness, it deserves to be spread unlimitedly to every living entity on the world. And even if everybody has started Krishna consciousness, unlimited, it can expand in their heart. Unlimited. Even in the spiritual world, love of Krishna is expanding still unlimited. This is a world of unlimited we are entering, Krishna consciousness. Correct? So deity should not be by any mistake taken to be idol. Some people have an idea that is called pantheism. I thought pantheism only refers to multiple worship. It also Prabhupada expands here. Pantheism refers to basically considering everything as God. You know, some jagah Bhagwan and some kuch Bhagwan, and some people say that it is because they have been bitten by pantheism. They don't mean what we mean. When we say God is everywhere, we are talking about the Paramatma present everywhere. Correct? We talk about it that way. They don't talk about it that way. They think that God is expanded to everything. God is everything. And God ceases to exist for them. They don't know that beyond this God, everything here, there is the personal presence of the Lord in Vaikuntha. They have no knowledge of that. When they say God is everything, it is almost pantheism. They are talking pantheism in that sense. You know, and they practice this kind of a superficial devotion to the Lord in that way. A very superficial devotion to the Lord. No, God is a person who is sitting in your heart as a person who is watching every activity that you are doing. God is a person. In Vaikuntha is having his pastimes. He is a person. A similar way, this Virat Rupa meditation of the Lord is more or less in sense of pantheism meditation. Because they don't understand the Paramatma is independent of Virat Rupa. They think this God is just Paramatma, unlimited. That's true. In the sense, it is Krishna's energy. Energy and energy cannot be separated. But Lord is independent even of this Virat Rupa. Virat Rupa is an imaginary manifestation of the Lord. It doesn't exist anywhere. It doesn't exist anywhere. There is no Virat Rupa like that, whose legs are the Patala, whose head is Satyaloka. There is no Virat Rupa like that anywhere. It's an imaginary manifestation given so that he can meditate on the Lord in this way, in the beginning. Okay. But then, what people, because most of the atheists talk about Virat Rupa from Gita, they are talking about Virat Rupa as more of pantheistic. God is this. God is not this. This is energy of the Lord. Virat Rupa can be conceived as the highest energy in this world, which is being governed by the Paramatma. Just like the body is governed by Atma, the Virat Rupa is governed by Paramatma. It governs that, it controls that. So, but we have no capacity to see the personal feature of the Lord in this way today. We are stuck to seeing matter. Therefore, the Lord appears in the temple as Archa Vigraha. And our service to the Archa Vigraha in the beginning is cleanliness and timeliness. The more we keep the temple clean, there is a lot of work in that. And the more we see everything happens timely, shows our devotion to the Archa Vigraha at this stage, at a sadhaka elementary stage. You know, there was one devotee, and he asked Prabhupada, how do you see the devotion of Pujari? Prabhupada, the devotion of Pujari, how timely he is doing his services, and how clean he is keeping the temple. That shows how good Pujari is. Not that, you know, sometimes you see, Prabhupada says, you know, some temples are there, and no bhava or service to the Lord, no bhava. So dirty you cannot enter the place. Coconut is lying someplace, and then this coconut thing makes it more dirty also. Coconuts people bring and they are broken and they are thrown in one corner, correct? Another corner is like that. And that is what Prabhupada said. In fact, one person was telling him, a volunteer, this is what amazes me about this. Everything is so. Everything. Any angle, there's a variety. Krishna is served with variety. Krishna is not served in meditation. Oh, just like some people. He also talked about previous verse. Last time we discussed how. So this meditation on the Lord by chanting the Om and meditating on the Virat Rupa, thinking that to be God, is very difficult process. Prabhupada says for a neophyte coming to the temple and taking darshan of the well-decorated Archa Vigraha of the Lord. And how is it Archa Vigraha? Prabhupada explained. Again, unlimited Lord. Inconceivable Lord can do it. Don't think, I can't do that. So that means God cannot do it. He can do it. It is matter. Yes, it is matter. Just like that fellow who told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, when Bhaktivinoda Thakur went to that fellow who was saying, I am God, near Jagannath Puri. So he said, why don't you come to Jagannath Puri and take shelter of the Lord? What are you doing in this remote village? So he said, Kedarnath Datta. He was powerful beauty that much, but he was offended. He said, hey, don't disturb me, I'll make you king of India. And regarding the question coming to Jagannath Puri, Jagannath is just a piece of wood. I'm moving on. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur became fire. Arrest. How can he speak? The Lord is just a piece of wood. It's a great office. Bhaktivinoda Thakur became fire when he heard that. So we should never think the Lord being served in the temple is a piece of stone or a piece of wood. The Lord was, it's a sadhana. Just like when you look at the Acharya, our meditation should be, he is my Paramatma outside. You need one person to meditate like that. So therefore, meditate in Prabhupada. Acharya means here. We have to, it's a sadhana. It is not that I am chanting Hare Krishna automatically one day the meditation will come. No. Then why Mangalarti the meditation is there? It's a sadhana. These are all elements of sadhana. And look at the Archa Vigraha. The Lord directly son of Nanda Maharaj. It's not that we are feeling it. And you feel very ashamed, I am not feeling like that. No problem. Sadhana, it's a sadhana. That boy was an advanced devotee. Prabhupada says, if you can hold your mind on the lotus feet of the Lord, means you are advancing. And the neophyte cannot do that. He cannot do that. To meditate, focus attention on the deities, it is not possible in the neophyte stages. It's a sadhana. It's a sadhana. So similarly, it's a sadhana. Somebody went to Prabhupada, we don't feel like whenever we see the spiritual master, we should offer obeisances. And when we go again, we should offer obeisances. But you don't feel like it. Prabhupada doesn't matter. He's not saying, no, it doesn't matter. I don't mind, no. I always acted like Acharya. Do it. It's good for you. Gradually you will develop respect. You see, the pure devotee Prabhupada is always so humble. But when he comes to the role of an Acharya, yes, you should do it, it's good for you. And you see that once Prabhupada saw his picture was kept inverted in one temple. Prabhupada said, my God, people have become so offensive to the Acharya. Small thing, but how people could neglect that. Picture was like Prabhupada went to one temple. Picture was kept inverted in the asana. Prabhupada, how did nobody notice that? That means you are neglecting me now. So why is it doing that? Right from the beginning when the day of initiation was there, Prabhupada said, Guru means is worship like God. Devotees got a shock. Because they were new people, they just started chanting their rounds and they got a shock of their life. What is this he's telling? We have to meditate on him like we meditate on God. We worship him, respect him like we worship God. They got a shock. And Prabhupada spoke that much and the initiation, those who want to get initiated, be ready. They all wanted to get initiated from him, but they were taking it very cheaply. They did not. Prabhupada didn't want to make it cheap. He told what a guru should meditate upon as God. You have to worship him as God. No way less. Sakshad Haritvena Samatsa Sashvaya. Kintu Prabhoya Priya Yadasya. Because he is so dear to the Lord, he has to give all respect due to the Lord. And now the disciples had ran to Kirtanananda. He was the one lying in a hospital. He was not well at that time. They went to him. So he said, no, he knew little philosophy more than others that time. He explained, see, it is like this. Then they understood. And they came to Prabhupada and they clarified. From the beginning it was like a thunderbolt on them. So why did Prabhupada not say that? Oh, it doesn't matter. I am very humble. No need. No? So the point is that therefore this meditation is very important to cultivate. When I see the Acharya, here a representative of the Lord is there. My Paramatma has come out and it is sitting here. This is the way for me to follow him. Now, the same way the deities when we say directly son of Nanda Maharaj is there. Radharani, like that is how to cultivate the meditation. When you do that, rest will automatically follow. So in this way, this is the sadhana bhakti stage. Artificially, we should not think I have come to Raganuga stage. We are not in that condition. Not like Madhurindapuri. We are in the condition. Sandhya Vandanam Bhadrapastunu. We should not become artificial. We should not artificially try to imitate that platform. It's not our condition. He said that, oh, evening Sangha, all obeisances to you. Oh, 3 times taking bath, all respects you. Now when I chant Krishna name, I am so happy. Now, Madhavendra Puri is a recognized Mahabharata. He can do it. It's not our condition to do it. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.